Hi everyone, this is Infinitely ASMR, and I just wanted to make a quick announcement on my channel. As you may have seen, I've uploaded two versions of my last Reiki roleplay video. One version is the usual version with normal colors and normal brightness, and the second version is a reduced brightness and slightly more orangey reddish tinted video. The reason for this is because I have been looking into sleep health and sleep hygiene quite a lot lately, and I've become aware of many studies that have been published about the impact of blue light and also screen brightness on our sleep. The studies, in a nutshell, show a very strong relationship between the light emitted from screens such as a smartphone or computer screens and issues with sleep, such as not being able to go to sleep quite easily, waking up throughout the night, being tired in the morning, and issues with having a steady sleep schedule. And the reason for this is because the frequencies of light and color emitted from such screens tend to have a bluish tint to it. So on the spectrum of different types of light, the frequencies that these screens emit are closest to daylight. And what that does to our brains is it tells your brain, hey, it's actually daytime right now. And our brain, in turn, goes ahead and secretes different chemicals that keep us awake during the day. This, of course, is very useful during the day when the sun is shining, but it's very unuseful during the night, especially for those of us who have issues sleeping anyway due to insomnia, anxiety, and depression, and other things that may influence our sleep, even just your run-of-the-mill normal stress. Funnily enough, the best frequencies for sleep are on the red spectrum. So any light that is, of course, dim light, less bright, and also closer to red is better for our sleep. And when they've done studies with animals, usually mice, what they found is that mice that were allowed to sleep in complete darkness, of course, did the best. Mice that were exposed to blue light actually suffered from insomnia and eventually developed depression. And if you're wondering how they measure depression in mice, it's not through a survey, it's because the mice showed no interest or reduced interest in treats and in food. And when they exposed mice to frequencies in the red spectrum, they saw the closest behavior and the closest impact to complete darkness. So, to make a long story short, we have become aware that smartphone screens and laptop screens and computer screens are very bad for our sleep. But of course, in the ASMR community, a lot of us rely on or get the support of videos exactly on those devices to help us sleep, and I'm definitely one of you. And so in the last year, I've been researching different ways to fight this issue. One of the ways is installing an app called Flux on my laptop. And it's also available for Android, but not for iOS, because Apple went ahead and blocked that app from being possible to install on non-jailbroken devices. But I'll link it down below anyway, because it's great for computers and for Androids. And what it does is it dims your screen and it gradually turns it more and more orange as the night goes on. And if you actually look at the screen the way that it appears at night during the day looks completely ridiculous, but it's very, very good during the night. And of course, with the latest iOS 9, iOS also released an update where they have this thing called night shift that you can turn on in your settings, and it allows your phone to do a similar thing to Flux, although a lot less dark and a lot less orange for my liking. I've done everything from these kind of app solutions to actually going ahead and buying a red plastic acetate filter that I physically placed between myself and my phone as well. And I've also created an amber light ASMR, so an orange tinted ASMR video playlist before I found out that there are apps for this, which was full of videos that are naturally tinted orange, where the white balance of those videos is not perfect. So, as I said, to make a long story short, I've thought long and hard about how I can support better sleep through my channel, and I'm aware that a lot of us are not going to be able to install some of these apps, or they may not work on our devices, myself included, when it comes to the Apple iPhone. So I wanted to make sure that those of you who are watching my videos in complete darkness and are trying to fall asleep, but still prefer to look at the screen because of visual triggers or because it's more immersive for you, your sleep doesn't get disturbed or adversely affected by the videos, because that would be a very, very opposite impact or effect from what I'm intending to have. So as a result of this, I have created an alternative version of the Reiki video that has a low light and that has much more orange-based and red-based colors to it. Again, looks very unuseful during the day, but go ahead and try it out in pitch black darkness, and you will see the difference to your eyes. I intend to do the same for future videos also, in order to allow all of us to be able to sleep a little bit better. Because like I said, the point of making these videos for me is to help you sleep, it's to help you relax, it's to help you feel good and be happy and get tingles. But for whatever reason you're watching these videos, the last thing I want to do is harm your sleep. So please go ahead and check out this alternative version for the Reiki video. I will link both down below as well, so you can see the comparison for yourself. And I'm going to show a little comparison here as well, so you can see the difference between the far bluer colors, which are more natural for daylight, and the darker orange colors that I've created for the night version of the video. Please let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and check out my actual ASMR videos, such as role plays, because I think you'll enjoy them more. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. I love seeing subscribers rolling in and sticking around, and also reading your comments and feedback. Those are the most precious to me, because they show me what is important to you, what you like, what you enjoy, and therefore what I should include in future videos. I'm absolutely stunned and thrilled to see one of my videos reach the 2,000 count, and that is the eye exam, which has been very well received. So I'm glad for all of you who are now perfectly checked by the optometrist and are working on your eye dryness. If you haven't checked it out already, I'll link it down below as well, so you can have a look. And as always, please keep leaving me your feedback and your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. And until the next video,